Is anyone here who's also going through a transition? I am in my transition right now, and my breakthrough will happen when it happens. I don't have to prove that to nobody but myself. I am going to continue to change what I want to change in my life till I am satisfied with the results. I am going to continue the transition where I can and with what I have. I am not asking anybody to be ready or accept my journey. I am just giving a notice. This time is not about other people's opinions. It's about mine. The only person I want to prove anything this time, it's me and my God. I am so done with haters and negativity in my life. I am moving forward with my baby steps every day to reach my goals. You don't have to like me or accept what I am about to do. I don't mind if you celebrate me or judge me. It doesn't matter. I will not keep developing myself and living my life to my fulfillments just because you are not ready to confront yourself with yourself and with your life. I am not in a competition with nobody, so you better also focus on working on yourself instead of focusing on what I am doing with my life. I will not dim my light just because you cannot handle my light, because you choose not to find your own light. Let me clear some people who may get it wrong. I didn't write my book to become famous or get rich. I wrote my book with a mission behind, to want to help others who are also suffering as I did. I wrote my book to show others it is possible to change your pain to joy. It is possible to free yourself from your painful past. I don't do what I am doing just because of many followers either. No. I came out with my story because I have a mission. I have a big dream which I want to fulfill for myself. A big dream to help some people who want to change but don't know how or where to start with changing. I want to help people. I want to help those people who lost the hope. I want to show them there's more than they may think or they may know. It can help them out there. I want to help so many people as possible in this world who are suffering with painful memories of their past and willing to confront themselves with their struggles and need support from someone who went through similar struggles as them and have overcome it. I created my own strategies and plan that has helped me to deal with my own emotional pain, with my negative thoughts in my past. And I'm still using it when I have a bad days. Now I want to help others with my strategy plan, also to heal and win this fight in their minds. Now that I have successfully found myself, I am also in a transition to do the things that fulfills me. Focusing and working on my future goals keeps me motivated and happy. I am not there where I want to be in my life, but I am out of where I was. I am trying to get myself to where I want to be in my life. I am trying to get myself to where I want to be in my life. It's not easy to be in a transition because you find yourself in unknown places and you are confronted with the new things you never learned or knew about in in your life before. I am willing to go through this tough journey to become a boss of myself one day. I want to change my life, and I am willing to learn the things I never learned before to become the woman I want to be. I am transforming my abused past, which I used to see it as my normal, and I am trying to create my new normal. It's not easy to change the negative thoughts and the painful experiences I've been living with for some years, to change the negative thoughts I have created unconsciously because of the multiple traumas I went through. It is a fight. It is a fight to change anything in life anyway. You must want it so bad as I do, otherwise you won't make it. I am not trying to make you feel comfortable. That's why I am telling you my truth, to help you to deal better with yours. I am not trying to make you scared either. I just want you to know in life, you have to fight for yourself. You are responsible for yourself and for your life. You can also learn to follow your instincts and do the things that you always wanted, as I am doing right now. Nobody is blocking you but yourself. I also stopped a long time ago to define myself from who I used to be or where I came from, because that's what I was taught I should be. I refuse to keep the cage mentality I was taught as a child to believe, what I was taught as a child from different family members who raised me up. Unfortunately, I didn't have so much people in my life who taught me the things I needed for life, but I don't blame nobody for that, because they did what they did what they could with what they had. I know now, as a growing up woman who went through so much in her life and never gave up on herself, I can be anything that I choose to be or want to be in this world. I know now that I was the one who was holding me back these years because of the painful and unnecessary luggage of my past I was carrying to my future. It's a release I have worked hard on, to make peace with my past so that I could be free and move forward. I learned to take responsibility for myself and for my life. As a child, you believe what you were taught to believe about yourself and about life, but that's not always the truth. I figured out so many things I was taught as a child from different family members who raised me up were most proven wrong. When you have been abused, it makes it even more difficult to figure out who you really are as a person. Example of me, I used to be how others wanted me to be. I had no own self-control. I was controlled by others, how they wanted me to be. It was a long journey to change myself, to be where I am, proudly standing today, and I am thankful for every experience I have experienced in my life till now, until here. I had to find myself, build a relationship to myself. I had to learn to love myself again as I am. I had to learn to let go. I had to learn to forgive myself and my past so that I could heal myself. The best part of all was to change the negativity, the negative way I used to think, and the way I used to see life. It didn't just happen that I was changed overnight. It was a tough and a long journey behind everything, but with the best outcome at the end. It was my choice, and it is still my choice, to want to believe in my own truth about myself and about life. I created my own mentality instead of trying to be who I will never be. I choose me this time. My childhood was stolen, and I had no much to choose or say in my childhood. But now, as a grown-up woman who went through these difficulties in her life and learned to take the control and the responsibility to change the mindset and completely from what I was taught as a child. I won't lie to you and say the journey to change, it was easy. No, it is not, but it is worthy. You will face difficulties, pain, frustrations, confrontations, anger, and you will want to give up sometimes. But let me tell you something, don't give up. Don't keep going back to your comfort zone, because at the end of the day, if you choose for yourself, you will start experiencing the joy, the freedom within yourself to be able to be yourself and do what you love in your life. Transition is painful at the beginning, but it's important to go through it for your future goals. It trains you for things you will need for your future. If you are willing to change anything in your life, you must really want it. I was also tired of being unhappy and carrying these lies I was taught as a child. I had to make my own decision, to want to take the step to action, to want to change what I didn't want, or things that I knew they no longer belonging in my life. And the things I knew I was taught as a child and I knew it doesn't belong in my life, I needed to let go. I choose to go through this tough process and find out my own truth, who I am, and who I was told to believe I am, to figure out the really me. I define my own history, not based on where I come from or who I was told to be or whatever people think I am. I define my own history. I learn to follow my own instincts and focus on building my dreams, growing my knowledge, training my thoughts to be focused on positive things. I don't have energy or space for negativity in my life. I don't allow negativity in my life. I don't allow either other people to bring their negativity in my life. I am fighting against those negativity or those negative people who think they must tell me what is right for me or wrong for me, how I should be or what I should believe. I have my own belief. I am the only one who can decide to change anything in my life, nobody else. We are all responsible to change something within ourselves, not focus on wanting to change others. I am a coach example. My part, it is to help so many people who are suffering with painful memories of their past and uncontrollable negative thoughts and emotions. Through my own experiences as an overcomer and a lot of research, I created a strategy for you also to help you to understand yourself and to deal with the difficulties with the better situation, and help you to start taking responsibility for yourself and help you to change the painful memories and uncontrollable negative thoughts and emotions you are struggling with in your mind. I want to help you to finally find yourself and enjoy life. My mission is not to change you to be me. I want to support you to become your better vision of yourself. My advice to you today: follow your own instincts.